Good morning out there. Welcome to your Facebook Live with Rhonda. It's Wednesday morning, right about 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and I am super excited about showing you the project that I have today. It's exactly the kind that I love. It's the kind that I think most of you know me for, is that it's quick and simple, and it's cute and very easy to make, but it's got a little fun flair to it. So I'm gonna just chat with you guys for a minute, well, maybe a few minutes to let everybody log on. I know sometimes it takes a little bit there to find in your news feed. So what's going on right now in the Stampin' Up! World? I'm sure unless you're under a rock, then you might not know, but it's Celebration. So today I'm gonna show you using the stamp set. Hello, Cupcake. It's one of my favorite, and actually what I've ended up loving about it more than just the cupcake are the three sayings. I love the font, and I love what they say. So celebrate your day can be for any occasion. And then the sprinkled with love. I, of course, love that one because I love love. And then we have the sweet wishes. So when I've been playing with this set, I think more than anything, I have really fallen in love with the sayings in this stamp set. I also love, in these images, there's like lots of lines that are already kind of made in. That's a really neat style of a stamp because it doesn't need to be colored in just because of those. You know, you can add some color if you want to, but you don't have to. So do you guys want to get a little sneak peek of what we're going to make today? I just love that you join me and that you're here watching live, or if you're watching the replay. I really am humbled and honored and love coming to you on Wednesday mornings. It's something I really look forward to all week long. Let me reach out here really quick. So I am a little nervous today. Do you guys know, for those of you who are part of the Stampin' Up! Family, I am doing a webinar today later for Stampin' Up! So all the demonstrators are able to listen to it. They had only so many that could do it live on the webinar, and we reached capacity, so it's completely full. And but then there will be a recording of it, so all demonstrators can watch it later. But I'm always really I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous because I have to run all of the technology myself. So it's on my computer, my PowerPoint, and so technology is not always my friend. So I always get a little nervous. So I am going to this is the card. I know it's actually better to see when I point you down, so I'm going to point you down and talk to you that way so you can see. When I bring it up here, the glare, there's some glares that happen. My studio is big, beautiful windows up here, which I love, but that does mean that I have a glare sometimes from the windows. But if I move to the back of my studio, then it's dark, and then you won't be able to see very well. So but I'm going to point you down, because that way you won't have as much glare from the windows. Okay, so this is what we're gonna make today. I have two of them done. I wanted to make one in all the colors because we're gonna be using our Gingham Gala series paper, and it comes in the Balmy Blue, the Grapefruit Grove, or Calypso Coral, the Daffodil Delight, and the Lemon Lime Twist, which I love too. So fun. The cow, this is gonna go so good, but I am gonna make all three colors, all 5 colors eventually. And then the one I'm gonna make for you today, we're gonna use the Highland Heather, which is really probably one of my favorite colors right now, because even though it's winter, I'm like already getting ready for spring, which plays a little mind game with your head. Okay, so this is just, look at it, it's a normal card, right? Like someone's gonna love to get this. I made the yellow one first. I love yellow and gray together. So, but then look what it does. Your little image pulls out here, and it stays. It's not like it pulls all the way out. So there's, see how it has like a little thing that hooks the ribbon in? So it's really cool. So what I want to do this for, these are just fun little birthday cards. But I would love to make it as an invitation. It could just be like, you're invited on the front with a cute little invitation on the front. And then when you pull it up on the inside, then it's gonna have all the information for the party or the bridal shower or a baby shower or something on the inside. So isn't that so sweet? I love it, and I'm excited to show you how to make it. I had this in my head this morning and I came to make it, and I couldn't get it to work. Like, it just wasn't like because I wanted to make sure the ribbon was tucked behind the paper. So there's actually a couple little tricks that I'm going to show you on how to make this card. And this is a card that fits right in a regular envelope, so you could mail this one too. So that's fun. Ones that you can give and the ones that you can mail. We love that. Okay, so let's get started. I think there are lots of you on here. It takes a little bit for everyone to find it in your news feed. As always, we have Prize Patrol. My future daughter-in-law helps me with that, and she picks 2 winners every week and then mails you a Prize Patrol in the mail. So we love to do that. We just appreciate all of our viewers. And so all you have to do is share this, because we all know, we love to share when we love something. And then we want other people to be able to make this as well. This kind of, to me, goes along with my whole thing of the reason to smile. So when someone gets one of this in the mail, they're like, oh, it's a regular card. But then when they pull it up, it's gonna be like, wow, that is so cool. And then they're gonna really smile. So this, to me, is a reason to smile. Really quick, I don't know if you guys can see these because they're in plastic, but this is some more samples with the cupcake. One of my best features of being a part of Stampin' Up! Is that we get to swapping. So these were a swap that I just did. This one was created by, my good friend Amy Story. I love Amy Story. She's Stamped with Joy is her business name, so I love that one. Let's see, this one was made by, Missy Shipman. I love Missy Shipman. And look, she did hers in the gold and black, and just did a black cupcake. So this could be for a man too. We love manly cards. Let's see, this one was done by Jose Schmuck from Canada. Very sweet. It uses the stitched rectangles too. But can you see the versatility and the fun? This one has lots of fun colors. This one was made by Leanne Greff. So these are some of the best things to do when you're demonstrators. You get to swap. We do card swaps as well with our team. This was the swap that I did, and I used the same. I used the gorgeous grape with some of our celebration paper, and then the cupcake as well. So, and I sprinkled on a few of our little sequins there too. I had another one. It must have fallen off, darn it. But this is just show you the versatility of this stamp set. So it's a celebration one. You can only get it for free. You can't buy it. But when you spend $50 on, let's say, paper and cardstock, maybe some of the punches you need, then you can choose this as one of your free choices, right? So, okay, let's jump in. You just need a half a sheet of cardstock, nothing fancy. You could score this. I don't. I just fold it in towards the middle. And let's see, do I have a bone folder? Probably, but it's kind of buried under some of my mess. So then I'm gonna fold over this other one, and I'm gonna overlap about 1/4 inch. It doesn't matter if it's right in the middle. It really doesn't matter. This is the back of the card. For some of you, that might bother you. You might want yours to be perfectly centered. If that's okay, then go ahead and grab your ruler out or grab your scoring tool and scoring it. For me, I don't care. We're going to just put a strip of adhesive there down the side so that overlaps like that. See? Now we actually do glue that right down. Now that's the back, so this is the front. Then you want to take your 1-inch punch and just go in like a little bit of a half moon. Can you guys see that? So you're just gonna punch that, so it creates just like a little bit of a half moon there. So that way you can, the bow is in like on the front of the card versus being at the very tippy top of the card. All right, so there's the first that. Now we need a 1/4-inch hole punch, and I'm gonna go right in the middle of that where I did. It's so, what the heck? Oh geez, here, did it? Oh, I did it. Okay, so then, can you see, I just put a little, I like the 1/4-inch hole punch because you want your ribbon to slide really nice and easy. Okay, so the ribbon I'm gonna use is the organdy ribbon. I think this probably, honest to goodness, I'm not lying to you, this is the best celebration choice that I think we've ever had. I've been doing this for 18 years, and this is literally, I think, the best value I've ever seen in a celebration choice you get to pick for free, because you get all of them. You get 5 colors, and it just so happens to be the same 5 colors that are in the Gingham Gala paper, and you get 5 yards on each. So I thought maybe these were like little 2-yard spools or 1-yard spools, but they're not. So you get 25 yards of really, really cool colored ribbon. So we're gonna use, that's again, a celebration choice. We're going to now take the inside. I gotta figure out how long I want my ribbon to be. So I'm just gonna, we wanna leave enough to put a bow at the top. You know, usually I just do knots, but this time we definitely want a bow. So I wanna leave it a little bit longer. I'm just gonna trim that off. And then let's assemble the inside of our card. So I have a piece of white, and I'm gonna glue that down. So let's go ahead and glue that down. I probably should do my stamping on it first in case I mess up. And you can tie this ribbon right here, but we're not gonna tie it quite yet. And then you're just gonna put your white there. And I glued it down so that the ribbon we're gonna tie here eventually, but not yet. We're gonna get there. I'm doing this sideways. Okay, next thing I do is just put down a piece of this Gingham Gala paper. This is a Highland heather. And I'm just gonna put that down here at the bottom. We're just decorating the inside. It's kind of fun when you have the outside decorated and the inside decorated too. What are the measurements of the card on the inside? Okay, good question. I didn't tell you that. So this is 3 3/4 by 5. And then the white, I did 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Okay, so yeah, 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. I always put the measurements up in the description at the top so that you can catch them there in case I do them wrong too. Okay, we're gonna use the Sprinkled with Love, oh no, it's called Hello Cupcake. And we're going to do the one that says Celebrate Your Day. This is just for the inside. And the color we're gonna take is the basic gray. I've got a little block right here. Let's stick it on there. It's a photopolymer set, so it's pretty easy to line up. And I'm just gonna stick that right down here, like that. Oh, goodness. I missed a little spot. These tables, I should have had hold on a second. I'm gonna try to line this up. I should have had one of those pads on it. It's fine on my desk, but these need that little pad. Well, that's not so bad. It's, if you've been drinking wine, that's perfectly straight to you, or perfectly lined up. So it's, you know, it's all right. I'll fix it later. Okay, so then we're gonna go to our Highland heather and take this. This is the sprinkles that go on the cupcake, but I also like it just to use it like confetti. So we'll have a little bit of confetti coming down here. So it looks a lot like confetti. There you go. So confetti, sprinkles on your cupcake, it can be whatever you want. Okay, so now that it's decorated on the inside, we're gonna slide that in here. So this is why I didn't tie it first, because when you slide it in, then you want to just, this back ribbon, you want to thread through that hole, okay? Now you can tie it. So then you just pull it all the way to the top, and then you're just gonna tie your bow now. All right, let's see. I can tie a bow while all of you are watching, because sometimes that can be stressful. All right, not bad. It's a little wonky, but then we just go ahead and trim these off so they're not, so it's not so long. There you go. And what we've done, what we've created is a pole, so that the pole will go. So now you can pull it. For those of you who are just joining us, some of you are just joining us. Actually, lots of you are just joining us. This is a pole that will, you know, the bow will stick out there. Your bow will lay better than mine. And then when you pull it out, then the pole is on there. So let's finish decorating. I have a 2.5 by 3.5 piece of Whisper White. We're gonna go same thing with our basic gray and our Highland heather. Let's start off with the cupcake top. So I have my little top of my cupcake here with a Highland heather. And I'm gonna ink that up and just put that here at the top. See if perfect. And then we're gonna go to our bottom of our cupcake. And now this one, I'm gonna leave a little bit of space. So this, I just kind of make sure it's in the middle and then go a little bit further down. And I'm leaving about a good, 3/4 of an inch space right there. So I highly recommend that you use the foam mat when you do this. And then there's a little tiny heart that's in there that has like it's a little cake topper. So I'm gonna take that with a basic gray and put that on the top of there. You might not be able to see it, but in all of them that I did this with, I put some Winka Stella on the little frosting, so it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. That's always fun. All right, so next but not least, we have a little 1-inch strip piece of paper here, and I'm gonna use the words Sweet Wishes for the outside. So again, this could obviously be for a couple different occasions. We wish lots of things, so there's that. We're going to take our triple banner punch and banner the ends. I love that. A 1-inch strip fits perfectly in there, so look how nice those banners are. Take a couple of dimensionals. Look, we are actually already almost done. This is like a 5-minute project, but it's really cool. So for those of you who are just joining, we'll show you the finished project here in a minute. To decorate the front of this as well, I think all my stamp pads are done, so I'm gonna fold them up because when I was making these, I of course took my finished one and put it right in a stamp pad. Had to make it again. Here's a piece of the Gingham Gala paper, and I'm gonna put this down to there. That's my layering. I love that gingham paper, so fun. And then I'm also gonna glue down a piece of the Gingham Gala paper here to the front. Now I left it a little bit long because depending on how you fold it, because I don't measure, I wanna make sure that it's the right measurement. So I just put that there and then just trim off the leftovers. That's how Ronda measures. So look, that's perfect. And then last but not least, I think the Highland Heather might be my favorite. I wanna try it with a balmy blue. I think the balmy blue is gonna be a really pretty one too, as well. And then we're gonna pull that off, do our little dimensionals, put it on the front so it says Sweet Wishes. Isn't that the sweetest thing? Oh, it's so sweet. And then make sure then we just take our ribbon. I should have tied it upside down. Then we just take, here we go, it's finished. And you just pull it up and there is your card. Here's one. Oh, that's my heater kicking on, by the way. It's so loud. I need to turn it off when I start this, but it gets so cold here. But there's our finished ones. We have the Grapefruit Grove, the Daffodil Delight, and the Highland Heather. Which one's your favorite? Let me know which one you think is your favorite color. And just like me, you're gonna say all of them, I know. But look how cute it is when you pull it out. And I love this one. This one's a little bit different. The Daffodil Delight. Here, I'll come back up here to say hi to you guys. Hi. Oh, I'm so glad everyone's loving them. You know, I love it when you give me hearts or likes. It helps see now the sun is really coming in right now. But this one, look, it says sprinkled with love, and then there's the sprinkles on there. So this is what we do. This is what we do is we like to give things that make people smile. We love to do things that are a little bit unexpected. And so just sometimes sending the cards to people is an unexpected gift. And then, but then when you actually get it and it like pulls up, that's even more unexpected, and it's gonna really make someone smile. So who's joining me later on my webinar with Stampin' Up? So say a little prayer for me that all the technology goes as it should. We practiced it a couple times, and the first time the technology did not work, and so the second time we got it to work. And so I'm hoping today that I am able to pull it off without a hitch. But I'm sharing all about Stampin' Up and why we love to share the starter kit and why we would want to share it with all of you. Since I've been a demonstrator, I've had over 350 new recruits join my team, just my own. And it's because I'm so passionate about our Rubber Queen family, and I'm passionate about the Stampin' Up opportunity, and the starter kit's the best deal in the catalog. So today, I get to share all about that. So some of you hopefully are joining me later. So there you go. There's your project for today. Look, the sun is like way coming in right now. I'm just gonna probably just say goodbye because you're not gonna be able to see me here in a minute anyway. But you guys have a wonderful day. Next week, I'm taking a little short vacation with my husband, and so I'm not gonna be here Wednesday. I might pop in on Tuesday. We'll see what my day looks like. Look at that. It's just blinding. Anyway, I might be here next week, I might not. If I do come, it will be on Tuesday, but I will let you know. So just make sure you check the page here and it will let you know. I love the sun though. It's like vitamin D coming in through the window. All right, you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm so glad. I will put the measurements up in the description, I promise, so you can go back through, but they're really simple measurements. This is just a half a sheet of paper. It's just a half a sheet of cardstock is what that is. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.